Hi, it's WRTV's Ray Steele. I hope you like this video. In fact, I hope you will click that like button down there and click the subscribe button too so you don't miss the new stuff. Or you can click the subscribe button at the end of this video. Really appreciate it. Who says you have to be Rafael Sanchez to get the big guests? On the big stage, the main stage, Saturday, a day-long festival of entertainment, of course, and our guest is part of that. MX Indy Pride, Brent Lee. Brent, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You are, first of all, decked out as always.
I mean, you got to give them the fantasy at all times.
Bringing back the tube socks from my youth in
Aren't
the 1970s.
And the platform Crocs, these are going to sell it on Amazon real quick.
I don't know about the platform Crocs. Okay, is it difficult walking on the platform Crocs? Or
no.
You just get used
What's
to it?
funny about this is that I bought these as a joke. And I was like, these are fun, because I do TikToks and stuff. I'm like, I'm buying these for a TikTok. And then I started wearing them in real life, and I'm like, it's not a joke anymore. These are comfortable. So
doubly comfortable with the tube socks going on.
Yes,
so.
yes.
All right. MX Indy Pride. Now, I know you've competed in pageants for a long time. You were crowned MX Indy Pride, what, about a month ago?
Yeah.
Is this your first win?
This was actually my second win here in Indianapolis. I had a title about 3 years ago before, the world shut down for some odd reason.
Yeah.
And that was Indy Diamond Doll, and I got to do that for about 3 years, holding that title, and then I just recently stepped down from that shortly after I won this crown, and so this is my second Indianapolis title, yes.
All right, so now people might be familiar with pageants, but to win an MX Indy Pride, what kind of pageant is that? What do you have to display?
I mean, basically, for that pageant, it's kind of like a show us like who you really are. Show us your best authentic self. I mean, in the Mr. and the Mix category, Mr. and the Miss category, it's very much we want to see a formal wear. We want to see a gown. We want to see things like that. The Mix category, it definitely is. What do you want to bring to the table with that? For myself, I was able to bring 3 consecutive looks that represented queer identities. My first look was inspired by Billy Porter from the hit show Pose. And then my second look was I call it a glam mullet. I had like a very like suit jackety, very like male presenting in the front, but then the back was this tulle train that just gave like a illusion of like, glam. And then my talent, I actually performed in a full-blown ball gown to The Climb by Miley Cyrus. And I think I had the audience in tears. I was a little bit in tears, but it definitely was one of those that in a normal category, I wouldn't have been able to do any of that. So the mixed category definitely allows me to have a lot more out of the boxness with things. When did Brent Lee decide that drag is something that you would love to do, and then it became part of you? So I quit a lot of my drag persona to a multitude of people, places, things. The show Gem, I'm not sure, it's a fun little cartoon from the 80s. Gem and the Hologram? Yes, I saw it on Syndicate as a kid and I got inspired. There is a performer, they are named Paula Venom Summers. I saw them my freshman year of college performing, and they very much were the kind of entertainer that they were a male presenting entertainer, but they did female presenting songs and female presenting costuming, and it was like, maybe I could do something like that. So that happened, and then, like I say, the world shut down for a few minutes, and I kind of found that time to find my voice, find myself, and here we are with this look. And I will say that I equate a lot of this to the pandemic, which, yeah. Now, entertaining on the big stage, the main stage at Pride Festival, that's got to be something. It's an experience. I got the opportunity to do this back in 19. We had Lizzo as our guest, and I mean, Lizzo, she had just won Grammy for her songs at that time, Truth Hurts, and so she was really big. So having that nervousness, it was very nerve-wracking. This year, I feel like I'm a little bit more familiar with the staging, but this year's turnout, I imagine, is going to be so big that I'm getting more nervous all over again. Now, what do you do when you entertain people? What do you do on stage? I'm a male pop star. I do things. I'm very much like if JoJo Siwa and Britney Spears, Trixie Mattel and Bruno Mars, like hybrided all together into one person. That's what you're gonna see. That would be something else in real life, wouldn't it? Yeah. Very that.
BrentLee is going to be on the main stage what time?
I will be on there, I think around 7:05-ish, around that time. So definitely get there beforehand because there's lots of entertainment that day.
Go see BrentLee and go see the entire lineup of entertainment, Military Park, this Saturday for Pride Festival. Please go check it out. You will not want to miss Brent, definitely, right?
Absolutely not. I mean, if you missed the pink hair, then were you even there?
BrentLee, thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you so much for having me.
Have a good festival. Go check out BrentLee at Pride Festival Saturday.